Ahoy! Well, I'm going to take you on a journey into the back of your mind. Oh, this is the We Are Wrestling Podcast, episode 15.
I looked around like, where the fuck am I right now?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the We Are Wrestling Podcast. This is episode 15. I'm your host, Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze, with my co-host.
The renegade nigga, the fucked up one right now.
So, we're here, and happy Thanksgiving to all of the people from America.
Yep.
Don't just elaborate. Just make them feel welcome to Thanksgiving.
Welcome to our podcast.
That's not where I was going. But so, guys, we are back here again to talk about wrestling. We had a long week of wrestling.
Pretty much.
Like, it was like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one day off. Well, not technically, because MLW was on Thursday. And then it was Friday again, and now wrestling. Just won't stop. Just keep going.
You have wrestling like every freaking day, but you watch every single show.
That's true. That is also true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's start off with something. Let's start off with something. MLW. Let's start off with MLW. Yo. Jacob Fatu is an amazing fucking wrestler. Let's start there. Like, I was like, when he came to MLW, I was like, all right, he's all right. And then like he just kept getting better and better and better. They put the title on him. I was like, I don't think you should put the title on him. But he started really having some really great matches. And his match against Ross Von Erich was like, damn, this dude's really good.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, and his promos are getting better too. You know what I mean? So it's not just his in-ring work, which is phenomenal too. But yeah, it's something about it. Like he has it. You know?
Yes. And I like the fact that his name is like the Samoan Werewolf.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a cool last name.
Initially, when I saw him, I just thought he was like a carbon copy of Umaga, for those of you that remember and whatnot. Yeah, he kind of looked like him, whatever, even though, like, you know, for those of you that don't know, they're related. But yeah, like, that's what I thought. They would just get in the guy to, like, copy his gimmick. But nah, this guy's vicious.
Yeah, he's really vicious. And that moonsault, that double jump moonsault is like, it's unexpected from a guy his size to do that. It's like, oh, shit. Like, shit, like, nobody can keep up with that. It's like, oh, shit. Like, that's pretty fucking awesome.
It's weird because, like, okay, there's Jacob Fatu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the other guy, Joseph
Samuel.
You know?
Yeah.
Joseph is the leader, though. So, like, it's weird to me. Like, Jacob should be the leader.
Yeah, because he's a champion and he's like the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, like Joseph's just like the mouthpiece and whatnot. Throws a fireball and whatnot, you know what I mean?
And it's funny how like Simon Grimm was the one who like put them together and he's like all the way in the background now.
Yeah, all the way. Like the new guy, like, is more ahead of him. I forget his name at the moment.
Akira Kwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is like them for a group. I like them. The only thing I don't like is when they interrupt the show that has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
And it's not like they come out and interrupt like a regular like wrestling show. They just like their graphic splashes across the screen and it just plays this Contra music and it just, but it takes like 10, 20 seconds out of the match and you're like, this is a good match. What's happening? Like, I missed it. But That's the way they interrupt stuff.
It takes you out of the immersion of the match.
Yeah, it's like fucks you up, and it's like why? Like I understand what they're going for, but like it's still like a why move.
And what's the next thing for them? Because eventually this Contra shit has to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and somebody's got to kill Contra, but like I'm like the only person I see is going to try to kill Contra is probably Teddy Hart in the Hart Foundation.
Yeah.
Because he's the last person he killed. And like I thought it was going to be the Von Erichs and Tom Lawler, but Tom Lawler murdered murdered both of the Von Erichs.
Yep. And I told you, like, I don't know if we spoke about this on the podcast or whatever. Like, they were saying the guy dressed in black that top the first one or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was Lawler.
Yeah, it was Tom. Because in this title match, Tom Lawler killed somebody. Like, if you see the chair shot, it's like, oh my god, this dude killed him. He picks up the chair, like, you know, one of them stand up when there's two guys in the ring. You don't know which one he's going to hit. He picks up the chair and does a complete 360 right to the face of Ross Von Erich and just kills the kid. And he's done. And he makes him lose the match.
We predicted it. We know he's going to do it eventually. But it's just the way he hit him with that chair.
Right? It just, like, it was fucking crazy.
Yep.
And then Jacob Fatu got the win to keep the title and to go on to just be a dominant Samoan badass.
At this point, I don't think anybody's going to beat him. Like, they have to get someone new.
Yeah, they're going to have to get somebody totally out the box to beat him. Because I don't think Teddy Hart is beating him. Like,
no.
I don't see that at all. I mean, King Mo is there because he had his first match in MLW against Ricky Santana. Or, is it Ricky Santana?
I want to say it's Martinez, but
Ricky Martinez.
The guy with
the Sicario Ricky Martinez. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got his ass whooped.
Royally.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. But I don't understand why he was the chosen person to go in there and get his ass whooped. But hey, they chose him to get his ass whooped.
He's a jobber. Like, anytime you have someone like have a first match against somebody 9 out of 10, it's a jobber that they put up.
Basically.
Like, realistically, when's the last time he won a match?
Dude, until that day, I didn't even remember he was still on the roster. Not even joking.
That's the thing.
Like, because the last time I remember seeing him, low-key killed him. And that was it.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 months ago.
He hasn't won a match in a while. And I want to say the last time he actually won a match was actually a tag team match with low-key. So, not technicality, he did not win that match either.
Exactly. The women's division is heating up, even though we didn't really think they had a women's division. So they signed Priscilla Kelly, and she wound up attacking Casey Spinelli? Casey Lennox.
Oh, okay.
It was Casey Lennox. I got her confused with another wrestler. But Casey Lennox. She got destroyed. And like I was telling you, she is a wrestler. So she's going to wind up in the ring now.
I thought just about to say, like, it threw me off because, like, I had no idea she was a wrestler. So when you told me that, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. Otherwise, it's like, okay, why the hell did you beat up the backstage personnel?
Because when MLW came on and she was doing the backstage thing, it kind of bothered me because it's like, yo, I saw you wrestle a bunch of times. Why are you the backstage person? And she just kept being the backstage person, and she like kind of stopped wrestling a lot, and she tried to focus on being a backstage person. I was like, oh, so you're just transitioning to backstage. Just like Selena De La Renta, she's a wrestler.
Yep, that I know.
Yeah, and it's like, so they just all transformed into other jobs. But now that they have a women's division, they're gonna be wrestling. So I'm glad for that.
Yeah. In Selena's case, it was more of the fact that she got injured. Like I think she had like a bum knee.
Yeah. Her knee was really bad.
Yeah. Hopefully she gets back in the ring. Like I would like to see that.
Oh, definitely. She's coming back, so I hope she comes back to wrestle.
Yeah.
Instead of just being backstage. But she really likes being a producer and a director and all of that. So I don't know if she's going to really want to be in the ring, but I want to see her in the ring.
She'll be back like next week, right?
Yep, next week.
Cool.
Yeah. And dude, okay, they had a tag team elimination match that didn't make any goddamn sense. It was a fucking
the Injustice one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fucking Injustice versus Gringo Loco and Zenshi. I'm not gonna lie, Zenshi is fucking awesome.
Yep.
Dude, like, he really hasn't been showing off like this, but he's fucking awesome. Like, that match, I was watching like, yo, hold up, he's on this roster and you're not using him to his full potential? Like, whoa, this dude.
Like, he did his shit out there. Like, he put himself out there. Like, that was great.
Yeah. Like, the match was so weird because it's a tag team match, a tag team elimination match. But it was just two people versus, it's a 2-on-2 tag team elimination match, and it didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like,
other team was Injustice. By Injustice, because there's three of them, it is Puerto Brazil, and I want to say his name is Jordan Miles?
Jordan Oliver, not Jordan Miles. That's ACH.
Oh, well, yeah. Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Oliver. Like, I want Injustice to run its course because it's very boring to me now that you have a title. And you guys, like, I don't see you going for any other titles. And I just think you guys should just wrap it up and just say, all right, this James ran its course. Let's do something different.
Like, if it was more of them, yeah. But, no. At one point, they had Rick Swan with them. So.
Yeah, and then he left the company.
Because, like, what could they possibly go for? There's only three of them. There's a tag team title. None of them, as of right now, is going for the world title. I don't care.
Okay,
the open title or something?
No, all right, they're not beating Alexander Hammerstone.
No, hell no.
Like, the title that he has, the middleweight title, that's good enough for him. Yeah. But the tag team titles for the other two against Devon Eric, they would kill those two.
No, I don't mean like now, but like eventually go for those titles, like after Von Erich lose them.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, every single title that's being held right now, they would die.
Exactly. Like, I think the thing is they're very small and their offense isn't killer. Like, they can beat the shit out of you with their offense. It's like they can hit a couple moves, but it's like you guys just are like small. Like, really small. And I'm saying like, small, and that makes it really small.
Yeah. It's not like a Teddy Hart, which is also a small dude, but like he could do some impactful moves.
Exactly. I don't know. I guess they'll fix Injustice and make it not so injustice. Well, never mind. I'm not going there. Can't even make up a word.
But nah, like the gimmick is kind of crappy because you have gold, so like I could think they would like strip them of it after that, and whenever they did a tournament for the belt and whatnot, then like they're scoring on them, but they're no longer scoring them. So.
Or they were trying to make them do something that they didn't want to do, which they're not.
Yeah.
Like, they're actually giving them opportunities. It's not like they're forcing them to do anything. It's like what?
because of that match, they could actually like go for the tag team titles, possibly.
Exactly. It's like you guys aren't really Injustice anymore. You're just three guys that actually winning now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. And if you want to know how to watch MLW, it's on YouTube. You just type in MLW Wrestling. It's right there. MLW Fusion every week.
That is it.
Watch it. And speaking of another YouTube show, NWA Power.
Yep, that was it.
I actually hated this week. I hated it.
It was kind of a recap show, then.
It was a recap show setting up for the pay-per-view and plus trying to deal with the fallout of the Jim Cornette stuff. And it's like, okay, we know Jim Cornette's an asshole. He said what he said. Like, you can take him off the announce team, fine. Good. But he already did a bunch of shows. Just run these shows out. You literally have 2 weeks until the pay-per-view. So just show the shows that he was on, get to the pay-per-view, change it up, and start all over. It's like, we would give you a pass if we like, you know what, we give you a pass because at least he's gone, he's not there, and he's just like, this is old stuff that's taped, and you're getting right to the pay-per-view, we're fine.
That's the thing though, as you said, we would give you a pass. The way things are nowadays, the time we're living in, we have the whole cancel culture. So, by default, if they do put him on TV, you'll have, like, for lack of a better term, snowflakes and whatever. It's like, oh, no, you need to end NWA, whatever, because they still have, we should have edited them out, or whatever name excuse they want to do. Justifiably, mind you. I'm not saying, Jim Cornette didn't do anything wrong. He totally did. But, what I mean? Just give it time. By the time after the pay-per-view, he's gone. Fuck it.
You're right. And to be honest, like, them trying to avoid it is actually hurting the show, because this show was just like a big recap of nothingness. And like, they had 2 matches. And like, I was so bored with so much talking that I was like, you know what? I don't even care what the 2 matches are.
Yeah.
Like, one of them was one of the Dawsons versus the question mark in an empty arena match with Aaron Stevens. And I didn't even give a shit about that. I was like, I don't care. Like, nothing about that made me care. Like, cause like, if it had commentary and it felt like the regular show, even, like I said, even with Jim Cornette still being there, I would have been like, all right, cool. Like, it's still a show, like, they're still trying. But now it just felt like a letdown. Like, I came into the show hyped, and like, I'm every week for Power, and was like, yo, this is like a letdown show. I didn't like it.
Like, I kind of liked it, but in comparison to like all the other shows, it was probably like the weakest. So like, they could have been like a recap.
Yeah. Like, they did announce some matches for the pay-per-view, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They announced a 2 out of 3 falls match with James Storm versus Nick Aldis, which is going to be fucking monstrous and awesome. They announced a tag team. I didn't like this. It's a tag team match with Ashley Vox and Allison Kay versus a member of the Triad, which is Thunder Rosa, Marty Bell, and Melina. It's one of the 2 of those. And it's like, dude, we just seen that tag match last week.
No, but
like,
part of throw me off though.
Mm-hmm.
More said, like, I'm saying the verbatim thing, like, quote. They said something to the effect, like, there's only 2 members of Melina's squad. They said something to that effect, right?
Yes.
So, evidently, Melina's not going to be in the match.
Yes.
The way I'm understanding it. So only 2 left is Thunder Rosa and Marty Bell. But there's like so much speculation like, oh, who could it be? Obviously it's only them 2. Not unless there's person we don't know about.
And if they do the old stupid trick of have Ashley Vox turn on Allison Kay, I'm gonna be mad. Cause it's like that's been done to death for like millions of years. Like, don't do it. Just we've even seen it happen this weekend, which we're gonna get into later. But it's like stop. Like, just stop doing it. Like, try something new. Throw something out of the box that we've never seen before.
Exactly.
And it's a tag team title match. I forgot who it was, because next week it's going to be the Rock and Roll Express versus the Wild Card for the tag team titles.
Okay.
And Eli Drake is going to face Mr. Anderson. I thought you were going to... Damn it, I was waiting for that.
I was ready to cut you off, that's why.
And Eli Drake cut a really good promo, and it's like, oh, he's still Eli Drake. Don't trust him, but he's still Eli Drake. He does cut good promos, but Mr. Anderson and him is like basically the same person.
Yeah, like old saying, they're cut from the same cloth or whatever. Like, it's not their intention.
Yeah, because a couple of times, even on this podcast, like reviewing Power, we have confused Eli Drake and Mr. Anderson a couple times.
Actually, yeah. That is that.
So, like, it's going to be a confusing match, but it'll probably be good.
Yeah.
And I think that was it for Power this week.
Man, everything that's noteworthy. Unless, and correct me if I'm wrong, there was a Melina interview.
Yeah, there was a Melina interview with her saying that she's coming to reclaim her title of being like the woman who started all of this professional wrestling. Yeah. Like, I don't have a problem with that, because she was one of the like forefront drivers of the Divas division at the time, so I'm not upset with that. It's alright.
Her, Beth Phoenix, Missy James. I want to say Victoria.
Yep.
You know, man. Of course, Trish and Lita.
Yep.
Lita always gets the main event. Term, but like there was so much more girls that, you know.
Yeah, because they were holding it down for a time where the Divas division wasn't the Divas division. Like, they were still trying to go out there and have matches.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give her respect in that.
Totally.
But yeah, that's how Power went this week. And we started off the weekends with War Games.
Yep.
NXT War Games. Now, even though we had called something happening, well, two things happening, it still kind of shocked us. So, the show opened up with a pre-show match with Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Angel Garza. The match was phenomenal.
Swerve, otherwise, you know, as far as match quality, match of that night.
Yeah, Swerve killed it. And right after the match, like, soon as Angel Garza got backstage, Lio Rush ran up on him and smacked the shit out of him. Like, and it's funny shit, like, he hit him so hard, and everybody was in shock. Was like, "Hey, don't do that!" And he basically was like, "Yo, don't ever say shit about my wife and kids again." Like, damn, I ain't gonna say nothing about Leo's wife and kids.
Yeah, he keeps fucking with him too. So.
Right? And then they cut to like backstage, and Mia Yim was like laid out, and she had to get taken to the hospital. So Rhea Ripley decided to put Dakota Kai as part of her team. In the
had
first,
the whole time.
yes, she had on NWO pants, by the way. Just saying, guys. And yes, and it was probably like a 15-year rematch of something that was happening in WCW almost to that night in 1997. Yeah. Like soon as I see her get put to the team, I said to him, I was like, she's Curt Hennig. And he knew exactly what I meant. So the match started off with who was in it first?
I believe it was Candice and Io.
Yeah, it was Candice and Io, and they went in there and tore it up for about 5 minutes. And then Kaylee Ray came in, and Kaylee Ray started throwing in all these weapons, and everybody started chanting for tables. She kept pulling out weapons, and grabbed the table and put it back and said, haha, you have to get the table. That's such a dick move.
But then after that, Rhea got in it. And if I'm not mistaken, she's the one that put it up the other day. Or was that the men's match?
No, Rhea put in table, but Rhea didn't put in 1 table. Rhea didn't put in 2 tables. Rhea didn't put in 3 tables. Rhea didn't put in 4 tables. Rhea put in 5 tables. It was ridiculous.
Fucking awesome.
And then Bianca Belair came in. And then the next person for Rhea's team was Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai came out and kicked the living shit out of Tegan Knox.
And when we said it's living shit, we mean the living shit out of her.
Yes. And she kept slamming her knee in the cage and fucking her up and fucking her up, fucked up her knee so bad. And the thing that made it like the most hilarious part about it was in the other cage, right on the other side of the stage, was Shayna Baszler, and she was cracking the fuck up. Like Shayna was on her knees laughing so hard because it was fucking hilarious.
It's like she kind of knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I doubt it though, because like I for some odd reason, she went okay, fine. She went heel. But I don't think it's about Shayna's side either.
No. I just think she's just pissed off. But like I said a couple weeks ago, she was mad at getting left out.
Yeah.
Like that shit wasn't cool. But it's okay. Cause she got her revenge. And then she left the team, and so did Tegan. So it was a 2-on-4. Shayna Baszler got in the match, and they proceeded to beat the hell out of Candice and Rhea for like 10 minutes.
But in Tegan's like defense though, she left unwillingly though. She got fucked up.
Yes. But they were fucking them up, and then all of a sudden, Candice and Rhea just start whipping everybody's ass. And it was like, wait, what? How is this possible? And Rhea Ripley hit the riptide between 2 chairs to pin Shayna Baszler. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did 2 women beat 4 women in a cage with weapons?
Yep. It was like some crazy shit or whatever. It's like they went like ultra instinct.
Yes, it was fucking crazy. But the good guys beat the bad guys. That shit was awesome.
It's like sometimes cliche, but they defied the odds and all that, and they said.
Yeah, they really defied the odds for real. And then the next match was Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle, which was a killer match.
Yep.
It was funny, like I kept saying Riddle should win this match, but you on the other hand had a different opinion.
Yeah, because okay, in all intents and purposes, this is like a debut for Finn. This is his first match wrestling as a heel ever in WWE. So,
Yeah.
I believe you coined the phrase a re-debut.
Yes.
Yeah, so like this was the thing for him. So, in all reality, even though Matt has had like a huge like losing streak as far as like people and whatnot, he couldn't possibly win this one due to the fact like the way the situation is,
And he didn't win. Finn hit him with the Bloody Sunday to get the pinfall. It was like, okay.
1916 or whatever the fuck part of it is.
I'm calling it Bloody Sunday. Screw that.
No, but you have to like account for the people who didn't watch New Japan and all that. Like, to be people, so.
Yeah. And then we had the triple threat match. The winner would go on to face Adam Cole the next night in Survivor Series between Killian Dane, Damian Priest, and Pete Dunne.
Jesus Christ, that makes it crazy.
They beat the shit out of each other. Like, Killian Dane did a Michinoku driver. He had Damian Priest on the floor. He did a Michinoku driver with Pete Dunne onto Damian Priest. And it was like, God damn, that was his face.
Yeah, he threw him straight on his fucking face.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm glad he wasn't fucking off first.
Right? And they were beating the shit out of each other, and Killian Dane knocked out Damian Priest. And as soon as he was about to go pin him, Pete Dunne snuck in and took the pinfall. It was pretty awesome. But like, I think that was like the first time that weekend that somebody did a sneak pinfall. Cause it was a couple times that we was like, come on, like you can't keep stealing the pinfalls. And they just kept doing it. But then it brought to the War Games match, the men's version. The first person in was Ciampa versus Kyle O'Reilly. They were trying to kill each other until Roderick Strong come in. I don't understand. If you have a tag team in War Games, why do you send an odd man instead of your tag team partner in to help you? Can you tell me that?
They've all been tag team partners with each other. Like, they all have like their own like version of their finisher or whatnot, which is the high-low total elimination, whatever else you call it.
Yes.
So like they could all be tag team partners with each other.
Because I know that they all have tag team history, because Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly started out as a tag team, and Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly were tag team, and like for the NXT title for a long time when Bobby Fish was out. But it's like, I don't know, I just always associate Kyle with Bobby because they were more dominant. But
like they could all work though, like for real.
Yeah. Roddy came in, then Keith Lee came in, then Bobby came in, then Donovan came in, and then Adam came in. And the Undisputed Era was whooping their ass. And we waited for the clock to go down. The clock went to 0.
4, 3, 2, 1. And nothing happened.
And then WWE must have listened to this podcast, because Renegade actually predicted this happening. It was Kevin Owens. It was a shock. Kevin Owens was the fourth man.
By the way.
Yes. And he came in and beat the hell out of Undisputed Era. and wind up getting the pin and winning the match for the good guys.
Yep.
And the funny thing about it was so funny when the match was over and like in the back, Triple H was like, "Yo, I don't even know if he's on Raw or NXT, but the next night they have to watch out for him because it's like, oh yeah, he's on the Raw team. The next night is Survivor Series against NXT." They're like, oh shit, like do they trust him? But we found out if we could trust him or not.
It's basically just throw off like Raw.
Yeah. But War Games was pretty cool, which is not saying anything bad, but like there has never been a bad takeover ever. No matter what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, the next takeover is going to be in Portland on a Sunday in February.
It's basically means they're treating them like regular pay-per-views now.
Basically. And I can't wait to see what they do, what's the build to the show. It's going to be a standalone, so I want to see how cool they're going to make it. Do you see them having a brand new exclusive set for that takeover?
No. At least I hope not. Like, honestly. I'm weird. Like, I really don't want NXT to change too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting too mainstream, and after a while, it's going to lose its magic. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. But because of Survivor Series, I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
It could.
It could. So, the pre-show had a bunch of matches that nobody knew existed. And it was like, why? Like, the first match was a multiple team battle royal between tag teams from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. And it's like, you didn't even advertise this, and like, we're not even sure how the rules go. They're just like, if one person goes out, the tag team partner goes out. And we're like, okay, cool, but are the Raw tag teams on a team or the SmackDown tag teams on a team? NXT? They were like, no. It's just, you throw out a tag team and it's over. It's like, basically it's a tag team battle royal, right? No. It's a team tag team battle royal. I was like, all right, whatever. Because the rules were so stupid. It just was stupid.
I legit didn't get it.
Huh?
I legit didn't get it yet. I understand it.
But Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode won after throwing out the Street Profits who were last. And it's like, it didn't count. But to some people's credit, it counted as a win for SmackDown. It's like, whatever, screw you. And then the next match was a cruiserweight title match between Kalisto, Akira Tozawa, and Lio Rush.
This
What?
match kind of bothers me.
Why?
Because, like, mind you, it was a great match. It's like, I had no problem with that. It's just like, okay, 205 Live is basically an affiliate of NXT. So, everybody who wrestles on there should be part of NXT and whatnot. But you have Akira Tozawa, which is the Raw guy, and then you have Kalisto, which is SmackDown, which I just found weird. I know they got drafted within the draft and whatnot, but like, I don't know. It was just weird to me.
Yeah, it did come off a little weird. And it came out of nowhere, and Kalisto hit the Salida del Sol on Akira Tozawa, and as soon as he hit the Salida del Sol of Akira Tozawa, Lio Rush hits the final hour and gets the pin. And it's like, what? But all right. Like I said, another one of those stolen pins of the night. Yeah, And then the next match, I'm mad that this was on the pre-show because this match was so awesome. It was the triple threat tag team match between the War Raiders, the New Day, and the Undisputed Era.
Holy shit, I forgot that was on the pre-show.
Yeah, it was on the pre-show, and I was a little upset because I was like, these guys should be in the main show, but they went out there and killed it, and the Viking Raiders got the only win for Raw. I know that's a spoiler, but they got the only win for Raw.
Pretty much. I mean, you gotta call it like it is. It was the only win, you know?
Yeah. And then we kicked off the pay-per-view with the women's elimination match between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. This match was really good. Like, it was really good. They did a spot where Io Shirai and Candice LeRae got injured. By the way,
it wasn't Candice, I don't think.
No, it was Candice.
It was Candice? Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you guys that the NXT team was Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, Candice LeRae, and Io Shirai. Because we did not discuss the NXT team last week because we had no idea who they were.
Basically, like, it was weird because, like, just the night before, they faced each other, so.
Yeah. But that team went in there, they killed it, and it wound up going all the way down to Sasha Banks versus Rhea Ripley. Sasha had Rhea Ripley beat in the bank statement. And then Candice and Io showed up, and everybody's like, wait a minute, how the fuck are they showing up? Like, they were injured, but apparently they weren't injured. Io did a springboard dropkick on Sasha, and Rhea Ripley caught her and put her in the riptide for the win. And
Eliminated.
Yeah, but apparently they weren't eliminated. They were still in the match. It was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
That was awesome.
But that match had all kinds of cool shit because it had Toni Storm got eliminated by the bank statement and the sharpshooter at the same time. Bianca Belair got eliminated with a heart attack with Sasha and Natty. It was so much cool shit that was going on in there. Like, all of the NXT women shined like immensely. They were killing it. But yeah, NXT got their first win on the main roster.
Yep.
And then we had the match of that night was Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne. They fucking tore it up.
Which surprised me because the night before, like, Adam Cole, like, he damn near died. Because the finish of that match basically was a Sheamus white noise type of move off the top of the cage. It was off the top of the cage, right?
Yeah, it was the top of the cage, drew the table.
Yeah, like, I thought he was dead and whatnot. Like, he seemed a little, like, not injured, but, like, he's walking, like, gently, so you know, like, he's banged up. But, yeah, he was good for this match. This match was good.
Yeah, him and Pete Dunne, they fucking killed it.
Yep.
And the finish came when Pete Dunne kind of went for the bitter end, but Adam Cole somehow turned it to the Panama Sunset and then hit him with the last shot, and it was like, oh my god, like, I didn't see that coming at all. And the fact that it was on, like, a big pay-per-view that he did the Panama Sunset was like, wow. Like, that's pretty awesome.
It's this running joke, and I'm gonna say it here, like, Willoughby has been trying to put Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns for years, and still have yet to freaking do it. He put Adam Cole out there for like a week or two, automatically over every one of them. Everybody knows his name.
He is the fucking man. Adam Cole is the man.
Yeah.
And then we had What match came after that?
Uh,
The triple threat match with Nakamura, Roderick Strong, and AJ Styles.
that match was awesome too.
It was. They fucking killed each other, beat the living shit out of each other, and AJ Styles hits Nakamura with the forearm as he's going for the pin. What do you think happened, guys? Just like I said, Roderick Strong throws him right out the ring and gets the pin. Like, God damn it, somebody stole a pin again.
So the match was good.
Yes. And then we had the WWE title match. I don't know how you feel about this match, but I kind of enjoyed this match.
Yeah, like it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't a highlight to me either. Like, you know,
I kind of enjoyed the match because like Ray versus Brock was like, it was fucking awesome, and they just kept going back and forth, and Ray started doing all this cool shit to beat up Brock, but Brock just kept throwing him around, beating the fuck out of him. And then Ray just started cheating and using weapons, because it's a no DQ match, by the way. And then Dominic showed up. It was like, okay, cool. They did a 5 and Sun 619, and then they did double frog splash, and tried to pin them at the same time, and both of them little dumbasses got kicked off of them.
I kind of wanted a Dominic heel turn though. Like that part kind of disappointed me.
Just wait for it. WrestleMania. Dominic is going to take the title. Spoiler alert. But Dominic's going to do something. But yeah, Rey Mysterio lost, which is awesome. Which he should. And Brock Lesnar is now still the champion. The next match was The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan. I didn't care because of the red lights, but the match was pretty cool. I hate the Fiend red lights, and I hate the fact that he's unstoppable and there's like nothing that can beat him. But whatever.
Because like when he gets beat, it's like a huge pop. But like, yeah, I agree with the red lights thing. It's kind of like a pink or blue light type of thing. Like,
yeah,
you know, like don't even get hurt.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Daniel Bryan lost to the Fiend, and then we went to the men's 15-way elimination match. In the NXT men, since we didn't know who they were, was Keith Lee, Walter, Punishment Martinez, Damian Priest, Damian Priest, Matt Riddle, and wait,
Tommaso Ciampa.
Did I say Keith Lee?
Yeah, you said Keith Lee.
Okay, and Tommaso Ciampa. Like, that match was all types of awesome. I didn't like the fact that Walter got pinned in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Like, he was the first one eliminated.
I don't know, but he was the most over and he was the most eliminated. Like, it was so stupid. Like, Matt Riddle pinned Randy Orton, which was pretty cool. Ciampa pinned Kevin Owens. And Keith Lee pinned Seth Rollins. Keith Lee wound up being the last surviving member of NXT, and he went one-on-one with Roman Reigns. Now, I've heard rumors that Vince McMahon was popping and he was standing on his chair, cheering on Keith Lee, and was like, Keith Lee's the best. Like, he was, like, they said he turned into a huge Keith Lee fan that night. But Roman Reigns beat him, and right after the match, Roman Reigns stood up with him and gave him a show of respect. and that whole entire crowd got behind Keith Lee, which is awesome. That shit was cool.
I just don't like the ending to that match.
Yeah, because I would have rather Keith Lee win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith Lee should have won that, but he lost, so we have to accept what it is.
So that was like SmackDown's second point.
Yep. And then we had one last match, which was the women's triple threat, which was Bayley versus Shayna versus Becky. I don't know what was wrong with the match, but something was missing with the match. I didn't think it was something missing. It's not like it was a bad match. It just was something missing after like just that night. It just needed something. I don't know what it needed, but it was missing something.
It was good, but it was off.
Yeah, it's just something was missing. I don't know what it was. But Shayna choked out Bayley, and Shayna was celebrating, and Becky Lynch just decided to beat the living shit out of Shayna and throw her through a table, which to me is saying Shayna is going to face Becky sometime soon, either WrestleMania or Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I think WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those two. But Survivor Series is now my number 2 favorite pay-per-view.
Me too, most definitely.
Because of like it was so entertaining and it was so cool. Like I loved every minute of it.
I mean, I did too, but I could do without the Roman winning thing.
Yeah, screw Roman. I mean, not screw Roman is like bad guy. It's just like I hate Superman because Superman keeps winning and can't be stopped. That's how I feel.
Basically.
But somebody who's not boring, which is a joke, Seth Rollins. Twitter Seth Rollins became Raw Seth Rollins. I might have said that wrong because you didn't correct me.
No, you said it right. No, he pretty much had a total heel turn. He had like, what is it, State of the Union address or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, basically making fun of the state address he supposedly, quote unquote, gave to the wrestlers after the Saudi Arabia trip. It basically was making fun of it. So that's what it was. And Seth just turned total heel. And basically, he even pissed off Rey Mysterio and was like, Rey Mysterio, you and your dumbass son couldn't even get the job done. And Rey was like, fuck you. Like, that was fucking funny. Like, I know you don't like Rey Mysterio, but that was
that part was like when he was talking shit to Randy Orton called him a jerk off. Like, the Dick called him a jerk off.
Yo, like, that heel turn was so funny because everybody's reaction, like, and fucking Charlotte's reaction when he was like, Charlotte, you didn't do anything. She's like, what? He's like, screw this, I'm out.
Like, everybody left him there. The only one that stayed there was Kevin Owens.
And Kevin Owens hit him with the Stone Cold KO.
I like that.
Yeah. And we had AOP return, which nobody seen coming. They beat up.
By the way.
Yes. They beat up Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. They beat the crap out of them. And we were supposed to have a U.S. title match. And the OC comes out and beats the living hell out of Humberto Carrillo. Like, lays him the fuck out, and he can't go. So the OC's in there talking about how badass they are, and they're the U.S. champions. Well, no, he's the U.S. champion, and nobody can beat him. So Ricochet comes out. I'm like, we've seen him in Ricochet. Then Randy comes out and is like, oh, that'll be cool, Randy and AJ. Then Drew McIntyre comes out, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I would love to see Drew versus AJ. And then Rey Mysterio comes out, I was like, yeah, man, yeah. Ray and AJ, that would be cool. And they just all start talking back and forth. And they just say, you know what? How about a 4-way for the number 1 contendership? AJ's like, no, not doing it. Luke Gallows was like, you know what? It might work out. And then Carl Anderson was like, yeah, that might be good. And AJ's like, what are you guys doing? It's like, no, it'll work out. It's like, you know what? Let's do it then. And the winner would get a shot at AJ later on in the night. So the match went on, pretty good match, and Rey Mysterio won. It set up Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. How did you feel about the match?
The 4-way or the 1-on-1 match? Because the 4-way was pretty good. I don't like the fact that Ray won. I mean, I'd rather have like a new match, even though that is a new match. But like, you know, like between him and Randy, they've had the US title before.
But
I'm not 100% sure on Ray, but they've had titles before. So like, what the hell? I mean, I'd rather it than like Drew.
Okay, but I'm going to give you a scenario because Rey Mysterio beat AJ Styles for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Here's a scenario. Because Humberto Carrillo was on Twitter and he basically said, congratulations, Ray. You represent for the Latinos. He's like, I'm glad you won the U.S. title, even though I couldn't do it. I just wish that it was me. Ray said, you know what? He's like, I'll let you get.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Let him get a title shot. So how would you feel about Humberto Carrillo versus Rey Mysterio?
It would be an awesome match. Yeah. Especially if Humberto wins. Yeah.
Yes. For the U.S. title, that would be a great match.
Yeah.
And I seen something on Twitter, and like this is like I've been kind of keeping up with it because it's been fun. So Drew McIntyre has been talking shit about Randy Orton, like the little exchange they had in the 4-way. He keeps talking shit about Randy Orton, and he's basically, I could whoop Randy's ass, and Randy's like, we'll see about that. So I'm hoping it winds up with them having a match on Monday.
It's confusing because I don't know if Randy's a face or not. So.
I don't think anybody even cares at this point.
Yeah.
And then we had a match. Huh?
But it would be good to know, though.
It would, so we can know whether we should cheer him or boo him or just say, hey, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
We had a match between Charlotte and Asuka because Charlotte pushed Asuka the night before in the Survivor Series match, and Asuka got mad at her. So they had a match, and Asuka just missed her in the face and won the match. And it's like, okay, sure. What's the point? Like, they're the tag team champions. Like, little spoiler alert, they're gonna have a 4-way at Starrcade this Sunday for the tag team women's title, which is going to be Charlotte and Becky versus Sasha and Bayley versus Alexa and Nikki versus Asuka and Kairi.
Yeah.
And we all know where the tag team titles are going to stay because the match at TLC is between Asuka and Kairi and Charlotte and Becky, which I don't see why.
No, I don't see why either.
But that's going to happen. And then we had the main event on Raw. It was Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Kevin Owens, he's the man because he could cut promos and he can fight and whoop everybody's ass, but I just wasn't into it because Seth Rollins was in that match.
So fucking boring.
Yeah, he's really fucking boring.
Yeah.
And then the match ended with AOP coming in and beating up Kevin Owens, which now signals that AOP is going to be with Seth Rollins, which is going to be his new J&J security.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know about it. I don't know if I care. Like, I like AOP, I just don't know if I care about the Seth Rollins. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how Raw ended. And it was like, okay.
It was lackluster, if anything. Like, I really didn't care about anything.
Yeah, I felt like this was like the most lackluster show out of the weekend.
Like, honestly, as you're describing it, I'm falling asleep and whatever. That's how
Yeah.
it works. But for those that don't know, as we're recording it, it's not late as shit, so I'm doubly fucked up right now. Wrong.
Yeah, it's super late and we're trying to get through this because we like making podcasts and we like you listening to our podcast.
Exactly. Whatnot. We missed Thanksgiving and whatnot, because, obviously it's Thursday, but we're going to continue on for y'all.
You are our valued customer and we appreciate your call. Please stay on the line.
We got a little bit more to go. So,
Yes.
we will.
Impact had their throwback show, which was fucking awesome. Sami Callihan is everybody's hero because he dressed up like Jim Cornette and this shit was fucking awesome.
That was hilarious.
Yo, that Impact show was badass. Tessa Blanchard, Jordan Grace, I forgot who the fuck else. It was two other people. They teamed up and they dressed up like the Horsemen. And they called this what the hell did they call themselves? God damn it. It's late. I forgot. But they were cutting promos like the Four Horsemen. It was fucking gold. It was gold. Like Jesus. And I don't know who told them to bring up this name and make this a character, but there's an old story that Vince Russo wanted to make a character called Bill Ding. Get it? Bill Ding?
Yeah.
And Impact actually made a character for Throwback named Bill Ding. I was like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome. Like, everything about that show was like throwback and funny and hilarious. Impact did their thing, and like sometimes I usually skip Impact because there's so much wrestling, but like I catch up on the cliff notes. But I sat down and watched that whole episode, and it was just so fucking amazing.
I'll be honest, I caught the cliff notes, but it was so good regardless.
Yes. And AEW put on a really good show this week.
Yeah, I
liked it.
I'm normally the one that sits on AEW, but I like this week though.
Yeah. Like, it was something I didn't like because the way they did it was Cody had an interview and these two guys named The Butcher and Blade showed up. Oh, dude, they weren't over enough to be this debut. They weren't somebody that everybody's like, oh my God, this is them. And it was like, who? Like, the crowd was literally sitting there like, who the fuck are these people?
I
and on top,
had no idea who they were. Like, one of them worked at Impact before. His last name was Sutter. I forget his last
Braxton
name.
Sutter.
Braxton Sutter, exactly.
Yeah.
He's actually married to Allie in real life, which Allie came out last or whatever. I think she's referred to as the bunny now.
Yes. Which, okay, that actually, I'm a little upset about that storyline. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Allie has beef with Brandy. Brandy brought in Awesome Kong to, like, destroy Allie. Now Allie's a bad guy. I understand why Ali attacked Cody, but Cody's a good guy. Brandy's a bad guy. Now Ali's a bad guy. Now I'm very confused with what the fuck is going on. I understand the symmetry because, this is your husband. I'm going to kill your husband. But at the same time, we're both heels. Makes no sense.
No. Heel and face dynamic doesn't matter,
Like you said in NWA, it matters. It matters, especially for them.
It matters to us, but I'm saying, for AEW, maybe it doesn't matter to them. Any other company, especially something like WWE, they'll say backstage, wins and losses don't matter. To AEW, it matters, So maybe it might be one of those little caveats that they change just for to be different.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
See, I could defend AEW.
You did good.
I don't always shit on them, y'all.
And once again, we had another amazing Chris Jericho segment, who was always fucking stealing the show. He came out and did a... What was it even called? Was it a celebration or what the fuck was it?
I'm just gonna call it a celebration because it was basically him finally getting his thank you.
Like he had balloon animals and all of this crap around the ring, and it was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And he comes out and he's cutting this promo about talking shit about Chicago, and Sammy Guevara comes out. He tells him he has a present. And he gives him a picture of Sammy and Chris hugging. And it's like, why? Why the fuck is this a picture? It is a big picture.
Which is also a father figure, according to him.
But the funniest part about it was when he showed the picture, Chris Jericho's dumbass goes, "That's me!" I'm like, what the fuck?
It was funny.
That was so stupid. And then fucking LAX comes out and calls Chris Jericho an honorary Puerto Rican.
Give him all this barrio shit and whatever, from the corner story shit.
They gave him some chanclas, and they was like, these could be used as weapons.
Ask any mother.
I popped so hard because that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Chris Jericho's dad came out. And it was like...
Dad, it threw me off.
And his dad is such a fucking heel because his dad is an old hockey player. And the first thing he does, as soon as he gets out there, he just talks so bad about Chicago and talk about the Blackhawks. And everybody was booing him. But it was fucking hilarious.
He even didn't know he was in Chicago. He actually thought he was in New York or whatever.
That made it even... That made it even funnier.
Yeah.
God damn, it was hilarious. That segment was funny. And they got ran off by SCU because he had the match with Scorpio Sky later. But that shit was hilarious.
But that was because during this segment they beat up Justin Roberts. So.
They should have choked him with the tie.
Yeah, they totally should have. That would have been like a throwback. For those that don't know, that happened in WWE.
Yes. And as far as the matches goes, we had Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida versus Emi Sakura and Your Bay, Bea Priestley. Yeah. That match was awesome. Did B pick up? I think B picked up the win, didn't he?
I do not remember, to be honest with you guys. To be totally honest with you, I only remember the main event.
No, B did pick up the win because she beat Chris Statlander.
Oh, okay. Like
And then
bullshit, y'all. Like, the only thing I remember off the top of my head is the main event right now.
I kind of remember a lot of stuff. We had the Kenny Omega versus Pac, and that was a damn good match. A damn good match. Kenny Omega picked up the win. I kind of figured he would.
He got his win back.
Yeah. And we also had MJF versus Hangman Page, which, of course, there was no way in hell Hangman was winning, even though he's newly single. There was no way he was going to win against MJF because MJF has Wardlow now.
Yeah, it was for the Dynamite ring or some shit.
Or as we call it, the Battle Bull ring, who was presented by DDP, who won the original Battle Bull.
Like, he was the last one to win it, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he was the first one to win it. Wasn't he?
First and last, I think. Because, no mistaken, like, the whole storyline where he won it, and they were going to give him his title shot, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But just like in NXT, this is wrestling continuity.
Yep.
And that was pretty awesome. MJF got into it with DDP. He didn't beat him up, but he just got into it with arguing with him.
Yeah.
And then we went on into the main event, which is Chris Jericho versus Scorpio Sky.
Great match.
Yeah, like I said before, this was going to be a good match, but it was a really good match. Yo, it was one point in the match where I swore Scorpio won the match. I swore he won the match. My mouth was on the floor, like, oh my God, but he only got a 2 count. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I totally thought it too.
But Chris Jericho won the match and beat Scorpio Sky. But that match was that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then Chris Jericho got out there and he called out. He said, "There's nobody out here to fight me." And Jon Moxley shows up.
Which again, the heel face dynamic or whatever. He was just a heel a week prior. Now he's a face.
Well, it's all about a potted plant. So, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, if they don't bring up Mitch, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed.
They'll probably bring up Mitch.
I hope so. Oh, and one little... Huh?
And the jacket.
And the jacket. One little news note to go back from something I said last week. You can add JR to the dinosaur list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he made an offhanded racist comment. And, yeah, you can add him to the list.
I noticed that I'm like, oh, come on, JR. Like, no, not you, too. And, yeah, you have to get rid of all these, old heads from the fucking 60s and 70s and whatever words they're, untasteful, humor and whatever, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean, I'll laugh here and there, but, you're gonna get canceled, you know?
Yeah. It was bad. But speaking of commentary, I do have to touch on this. And I'm not gonna go off because it's late at night and I don't want to get mad and angry. But fuck Corey Graves.
Basically, he gave the unapology, I'm gonna call it.
First off, for those who don't know, Corey Graves tweeted something about Morrow's commentary. And for those of you who don't know, Morrow is bipolar, and Morrow doesn't feel right when his own compadres, compatriots, or co-workers, that's the word I'm using, co-workers, talk bad about him. He could deal with the criticism from the fans. That's fine, because that's one thing. but your coworkers talking shit about you, like that's not cool. Like JBL did it and he left for like 6 months, and now Corey did it, and then Corey said on his podcast, "No, I was just trying to set up an angle for Survivor Series." Like, dude, you made him feel so bad that he didn't do Survivor Series and he didn't even do NXT that week because you made him feel like shit, and then you gave a half-ass apology on your podcast. It's like, I'm like, dude, like that's not even cool. And the fact that
you have bipolar, but he also has depression. You know what I mean? Which I also have, and people with that depression, like our minds don't work the same way everybody else's do. You know what I mean? We're more sensitive to certain things. We're more paranoid to certain things. You know what I mean? You could think what you say to a person that has a mental illness. That's basically what it is and whatnot. I see a lot of people on the internet talking about, oh, he's been a pussy, this and whatever. No, you can't say that unless you dealt with somebody with that, you know?
Exactly. But he just said it so flippantly in this fake ass apology. I don't care if you were working an angle or whatever. You actually hurt a person's feelings. I can't ride with you on that one.
Nah, definitely not. Fuck Corey. Hashtag fuck Corey.
Yes.
We have a bunch of listeners. Make that trending. Fuck Corey. Great.
Yes. Make it trending. But on the NXT, which started off with a whole party, Josiah Williams came out with a rap for the winning team, NXT. Yeah, baby. NXT's the winners.
We are wrestling, but we are off NXT.
Yes, we are. And they came down like the whole NXT crew, and they were all celebrating in the ring with the crowd. And then the Undisputed Era showed up and told everybody to shut up. There's nothing to celebrate. We did all the work. You did nothing. Like that popped me so hard. Because Adam called him such a dick.
Which is funny, because if you analyze the situation, okay, Adam had a match, it was a title match, and it had nothing to do with the brand supremacy.
Nothing.
Fish and O'Reilly, they actually lost their match. Only one that could say they won was fucking Roderick Strong. So, that would have been powerful.
But it was so funny. Like you didn't do anything, so why are you... Like, he was so excited. Like, I did all the work. You did nothing. You're like, dude, Undisputed Era did nothing.
Pretty much.
And Keith Lee...
was Roddy.
Yeah. And Keith Lee and Donovan Dijak, who have a tag team title match with Undisputed Era, basically was like, yo, y'all shut up with all this talking and get in this ring. But before that, Finn Balor came out and told Ciampa to shut the hell up because Ciampa challenged Adam Cole. And they told Ciampa, shut up, you didn't beat me. Until you beat me, you can't do anything. It was like, yeah, well, that's true.
I guess I'll beat you tonight.
He tried, but Donovan Dijak and Keith Lee started off against Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly until Keith Lee threw Bobby Fish over the top rope and he got a concussion, I believe it is.
And when concussion or something wrong with his knee?
I heard it was a concussion last time. I heard.
Oh.
So he got a concussion, and then they went to commercial, and we're both watching this, and we're like, wait, what the fuck? Roderick Strong has on dress pants and shoes, and he gets in the ring and just starts wrestling, replacing Bobby Fish. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like,
that's how they alternate.
Yeah. And it was so smooth because we're watching a match and we didn't know until we kind of looked at it. It was like, wait, why does Bobby Fish? Wait, that's not Bobby Fish. And the match was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of as the match was going on, it was about to end, and Adam Cole shows up, but Keith Lee's on the outside, and Keith Lee pounds the fucking shit out of Adam Cole.
He damn near went into the fourth or fifth row. It was amazing. It's just that about it on Twitter. Look that shit up.
It was so fucking amazing. Adam's coming and Keith Lee just poof. He flies over the guardrail into the crowd. It was like, what the fuck? But with that distraction, Roger Strong and Kyle O'Reilly got the win on Donovan Dijak. That shit was awesome. And Candice Takeover, which is Candice LeRae, she basically was like, listen, Tegan Knox is my friend. I'm like her big sister, and I won't let anybody hurt her. So she challenged Dakota Kai to a match. Dakota Kai came out with new music, a new look, a new attitude, and her and Candice had a badass match. And they fought and fought and fought. It was a spot on the outside when Candice went for a backdrop on Dakota Kai, and they damn near missed the ring apron and hit the floor. I was like, God damn, dude, that was fucked up.
I think I literally said I think Dakota died. I think that was my exact word.
Yeah, it looked like she died.
Yeah.
And then she got up and went on with the match, and she wound up getting disqualified because she used Tegan's knee brace, which she's keeping as a trophy, on Candice LeRae. And then she proceeded to beat the crap out of Candice after the match. And then she left. We had a cruiserweight title match, which was Akira Tozawa versus Lio Rush. For a match that a two people that just had a triple threat match, to have this solo match and them to actually kill it, I was like, God damn, you guys are good.
But once again, like I said earlier, right? Akira Tozawa was a Raw guy, so I find it weird.
Yeah, he actually came. Yeah, he came out with a Raw shirt too, which was also weird. Yeah. But yeah, they tore it up. And Lio Rush, he did get the final hour on Akira Tozawa for the win. We had Xia Li versus Vanessa Bourne, because Vanessa Bourne was taken up for her friend Aaliyah, who got her nose broke 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, and she was taken up for her friend, and Xia Li beat Vanessa Bourne. But as soon as she beat her, then Shayna and Mary and Jesse came out, and they just beat the hell out of Xia Li. And then Rhea Ripley showed up and challenged Shayna Baszler for the title. And Shayna Baszler ran off. So that's the thing.
As soon as they killed the title match, it ended.
Yes. And then we went on to Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa, which was a pretty cool match. Finn hit him with the Bloody Sunday, and as soon as he got him up, the split second he got him up, my mind was like, oh no, he has a broken neck. But he didn't kill him. He landed safely, he didn't kill him. But the first thing popped up, oh no, he has a broken neck. No.
He's had neck issues before, and he just came back from a neck injury, so.
Yeah. But then Adam Cole came out to celebrate with Finn, and Adam Cole does his undisputed sign, and Finn does the finger point, and as soon as he does the finger point, he kicks Adam Cole right in the face. And like I think I said to you, I was like, all right, so now who's the number one contender?
Finn Balor.
But what about Tommaso Ciampa? Because he did pin Adam Cole.
Yeah, but then like Finn Balor pinned him, so kind of like I beat the guy who beat you, so you know.
Okay. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And that's how NXT ended on Wednesday. And we also just got finished watching SmackDown.
Yep.
So it opened up with Baron Corbin. Well, no, it opened up with Roman Reigns addressing SmackDown. Baron Corbin coming out basically saying whatever he was saying. It was so boring, I fell asleep. But I woke up when he brought up Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. And it wound up being Bobby Roode versus Roman Reigns. And it was a pretty good match. Until Roman Reigns just decided to kill Bobby Roode, just murder him.
Pretty much like that. It was too much.
Because Bobby Roode, he was planning to put Roman Reigns' head on the chair and hit him with Corbin's scepter. Roman moved and he realized how much danger he was in, so he tried to kill Bobby Roode. He speared him through the wall. He threw the two chairs on him, the two announcer chairs. Then he picked up the steps. He was going to throw it on him, but Dolph Ziggler got in the way, and he hit Dolph Ziggler over the barricade. Roman grabbed the announce table and threw it on Bobby Roode. And I was like, what the fuck?
He threw the soda that was on there. I think he broke a couple of their phones. Yeah, it's crazy.
He just went off on fucking Bobby Roode for no goddamn reason. But, hey, it is what it is.
Hey.
And then we had a tag team, well, not a tag team match. We had the New Day talk about their match later, which was a open challenge for anybody in SmackDown tag team match. We had Firefly Funhouse, and this whole entire week, he said he was going to introduce a new face to the Firefly Funhouse. And the thing he did was, The Fiend has his own version of the WWE title. Universal title. How do you feel about it?
I like doing that first initially screening. And I think better pictures of it. I'm like, you know what? Nah. Give me the good one.
I don't like either version. I hate both versions. All of the main titles look like crap. Just complete crap.
Yeah. I mean, no, like the blue was not the best thing in the world, but to me it was better than the red one that we initially had.
I just want a different design in black straps. That's it.
No, I agree with you totally. Like the whole like big ass W, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we pretty much have 4 belts with the same design. The WWE title, the Universal title, the Raw Women's title, and the SmackDown Women's title.
Yeah.
Change it up.
Everything has to look the same, which is horrible.
Basically.
Speaking of the SmackDown Women's Champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley came out with Sasha Banks, and they addressed the SmackDown Women's team from Survivor Series. Sasha basically said that everybody on that team was a loser, and you pointed out, wait, isn't she the captain? So doesn't that make her a loser too?
Yeah, I did say that.
And as you said that, Lacey Evans came out to basically say, I'm not a loser, I'm a winner. And basically she touched Bayley's title, and Sasha got in between Bayley and Lacey, and Lacey knocked Sasha right out.
Got knocked the fuck out.
And it was like, okay, well, that's a thing. So we're probably going to see Lacey versus Sasha next week.
Yep, and it's the eventual Lacey versus Bayley.
Yes. Then we had a match between Nikki Cross and Nikki Cross and Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose basically said that Nikki looks like a troll. Blah, 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 blah. She basically called her ugly.
The
Nikki,
big girl gimmick.
yeah, I don't like it. Nikki beat Sonya Deville in like a quick fashion, and then Mandy came in to whoop her ass, and Alexa Bliss showed up. She returned.
Yeah, I popped for that.
Because I don't remember the last time we seen Alexa, but she's back now.
It's months ago.
It's been months?
That's what I feel like.
Wow. We had Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak, which was a good match. Mustafa Ali won with a 450, which kind of boggles my mind because his finishing move is the 054. It's like, why did they change it to the original way? I don't like that. But he beat Drew Gulak. In the New Day, their open challenge was met by Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, managed by Sami Zayn.
Yeah, it was random to me.
It was random, but it was good.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad at all. I was just like, oh, okay, y'all see it? Okay. Work for me, I guess.
Yeah, it was real good. Like I like the pairing because Nakamura and Cesaro both work really hard, and like they could do something, but also Nakamura is an Intercontinental Champion, so he doesn't need to be in the team.
Yeah.
And also to those people who've been saying for last week that Sheamus is showing up in Chicago. Sheamus is showing up in Chicago. Sheamus did not show up in Chicago. Sheamus cut a promo this week in Alabama, and Sheamus is coming back.
So, like, it kind of looks like a mixture between what he was prior to like what he was like way before, because like he no longer had the mohawk, he has the old hairdo, but the beard looks like the current beard.
Yeah, I want him to be old school Sheamus, not the one that we seen last, but the Sheamus from like 20. No, not that. Damn, that wasn't even 20 nothing. That was 2008.
Yeah.
When he was like super badass Sheamus and was just beating people up. Like, I want that.
Champion and all that, yeah.
Yep, that guy.
I agree.
Like, so that Sheamus is coming back.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, SmackDown was a pretty enjoyable show.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we have anything else to talk about because we're both falling asleep after all of this great wrestling that we had over the week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure more happened on SmackDown, but nothing noteworthy. That was pretty much noteworthy. Everything we mentioned in the podcast is noteworthy. You know, so if we forget things here and there, because we probably didn't care.
Well, it's not that we didn't care. It's probably it wasn't cool enough to stick to our memories.
Hence, we didn't care.
Like if it didn't stick to us, then yeah,
It's not important. Yeah.
Not important. But yeah, so we're going to wrap this up and we hope you guys enjoyed. So next week will be WrestleMania 2000, and we'll be back.
Well.
Fuck this shit.